This is bound to be one of the tastiest and sweetest videos we've ever done.
Magic!
I really like this one.
Mommy, it's really yummy and it has chester in it with sweets in it and it makes my tummy really happy. Yeah.
I honestly can't believe that we've lived in Germany for almost 2 years and we have yet to taste test a lot of German cakes. Such a bummer, and I am so ready to get into it.
What's this?
This one has almonds and cream.
And this one is...
In my broken German, this is what I figured out. Hazelnut, coconut. This is lemon, Erdbeeren, so strawberry.
Nice.
And then this one's chocolate. They said this one was like cheesecake.
All right, we have a lot of cake to try here.
In our very first year here, we went to the Black Forest and we tried, well, Black Forest cake.
Being in the Black Forest, we had plenty of people recommend that we need to try some Black Forest cake. And here we have it. Whipped cream, cherry on top and all. We're gonna try just a little bit. Not bad. I am not much of a cake person, but it's all right. We got this at a bakery between Feldberg and Tiddesee. I got cherry on that one. Yeah, it seems a little dry, but it's fun to try.
Okay, here we go. I hate to say it, but I'm not really a fan. And typically I don't run towards cherry flavored things, but it's not super sweet, which is not a bad thing, but the flavors are just... Since then, we've only tried it one other time. That is very embarrassing to admit, but it's the truth. In fact, the reason we even tried it was because my American mom was here. She loves all things lemon. We saw lemon cake and it looked amazing. Not only did it look amazing, but it tasted incredible. And since then, I've been wanting to get out and try some more cake. So join us as we taste test a variety of German cakes, aka Kuchen in German. We can't wait. It's about time. So I'm actually headed out the door, about to go and pick Willa up from Kita, and we're gonna make our way to a variety of different bakeries. I told her this morning, once you're done with Kita, we're gonna go and get cake, and she's like, ooh, yummy! This is going to be a really fun day, not to mention I'm very pregnant, so this is the perfect video for me. What are we gonna go and buy? Do you remember? Cake? Let's go get some! Willa and I are back now. We're actually waiting for Tanner to come home before we do some taste testing. But before he gets here, I wanted to give a little history about the famous tradition of coffee and cake. When we very first moved here, we stayed in temporary housing. And at the same apartment that we were staying at, there was actually a German woman who had married an American soldier. And she was talking to me about this tradition. So what exactly is it? Well, just like I said, it's coffee and cake, and it typically is enjoyed by a lot of Germans between the hours of 3 and 4 p.m. So it's kind of this midday moment to just relax, be with friends, could be coworkers, family members, and just enjoy the simplicities of coffee and cake. Some people prefer to make the cakes homemade or to get the cake from a local bakery or a konditorei. And these, from what I heard, are more authentic and where a lot of these traditions can take place. So it doesn't have to be just at home where this tradition of coffee and cake is happening. It can be in the cafes, the bakeries, bäckerei, or the konditoreis. I have an article here that talks a little bit about the history. The origins of the beloved custom can be traced back to the 17th century when coffee was first imported to Germany. By the 19th century, the indulgent treat became more accessible, and the combination has since become a cultural staple. So there's a lot of regional variations. In the Black Forest, traditionally you're going to see the Black Forest cake. It's very popular, and I've read it's actually one of the most popular types of cake here in Germany, if not the most popular. Bavaria has its own specialties. Even in Frankfurt, it says that there's a bundt cake that's really popular. Even over the holidays, there's like specialty cakes that come out and are really popular. This is the traditional Dresden Stollen. This is Germany's dried currant delicacy, and everyone seems to love it here. There's a lot of different variations. Even here at this booth, we could have got one that didn't have quite all of the different additives inside of here. But we wanted to get the most original one here in Dresden. We've got to. You can see there's a lot of variations. For us, we went and we ended up with 7 different kinds of cakes, and I tried to get a wide variety of them. There was the Black Forest cake available at almost every location we went to. However, I didn't purchase it because that is one of the ones that we've tried. There wasn't the same lemon one as we'd previously got. However, we did find a lemon one, so I'm excited to try it.
When Daddy comes here, we could try cake.
In the end, we spent about 17 euros. We went to the supermarket Edeka and went to a bakery in there, which we know is kind of a chain one. So after that, then we found a konditorei and then a different private bakery. So honestly, there's quite a variety and we're excited to try them. What did you do?
I draw something for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. What does it say?
It says, Mommy, dear Mommy.
How do you spell your name, Willa?
W-I-L-L-A.
High five! Oh, I love you.
Magic.
Is it magic? This is the lemon one, huh?
Ooh, give us seafood.
Oh, thank you. Whoa.
What do you have to drink?
I got tea.
Tell Daddy what kinds we got.
I got chocolate. What's this?
This one has almonds and
Almonds?
cream.
I was a cream and I got chocolate.
And this one is...
In my broken German, this is what I figured out. Hazelnut, coconut. This is lemon, Erdbeeren, so strawberry.
Nice.
And then this one's chocolate. They said this one was like cheesecake.
All right, we have a lot of cake to try here.
Yeah.
We are, huh? We're gonna try some.
You've been waiting, huh, for Daddy to get home.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, get your fork.
Try some with me, Mommy.
Should we try the chocolate one? Okay.
No.
You try it first.
You have to try some of this.
Okay, you try yours first and tell us what you think.
Chocolate.
Nice.
Mom.
Try the almond one. It definitely has like a sugar glaze. The top is kind of hard, and there's cream in between.
Hey, I could eat this all.
Are you really? Do
Yeah.
you know that we bought it for everybody?
No, we don't.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That one's got texture. That
Mine
layer
has
on the top
texture
is really
too.
dense.
I really like this one. And I was expecting it to probably be one of my least favorite ones.
Full disclosure, I think one of the main reasons it's been so long since we've tried German cakes is because we're not huge cake people, especially you.
Yeah.
So that's a good start.
Yeah, it's like almost pie-like, but it's like fluffy in the middle with that cream. But like Risa said,
is really yummy and it has texture in it with sweets in it and a bit mixed with yeah.
I got 3 from the konditorei. It was the cheesecake one, the strawberry,
I got one to do too.
and then the hazelnut one. Let's try the cheesecake one because I think this one's the most sensitive to temperature. There's a thick layer of cream on the top. The middle is more of like a yellowish color.
it looks like a pudding.
It's almost got like a little tiny hint of lemon. Don't you taste that?
Definitely has some lemon in there.
Yeah.
And it's very pudding like. The thing that I don't like about pudding
yummy.
really is the flavor from like the American pudding. This is a lighter pudding though, so it's kind of like a
It
mousse.
tastes like lemon.
Thicker.
Mommy, Daddy, it tastes like lemon.
Does that one taste like lemon?
Yeah, you try to play.
Okay, I will in just a minute.
Yeah, this one's good.
Yeah.
It's light, it's fluffy. The bottom is like a sponge cake. The top also has some powdered sugar sprinkled on it. Can I have some chocolate one? Did you just get some?
Well, the cake part is fairly dry, so I have no idea what the frosting is like on the outside.
The frosting so far at this point tastes the most American that I've had, except it's not as sweet as American cakes are. That's definitely what I'm getting. They're more like fresh, they're light, they're airy. This one tastes the most American. The frosting isn't as dense though as like a buttercream in the States. It still has that mousse-like texture.
Okay, next we're gonna go to the coconut one. It does look like they have a little bit of pineapple on the middle.
That's definitely pineapple.
Definitely
I got
pineapple.
pineapple.
This one was from a cute bakery cafe in the Altstadt area. It was not a chain bakery.
Yeah, definitely very strong pineapple, but it's nice. There's a little bit of an icing with the coconut flakes on top. Overall, it's pretty good. It probably wouldn't be my favorite, but it has good flavor.
And the pineapple is definitely like a canned pineapple. That is one thing I wanted to talk about is that a lot of the German cakes they come with fruit. It's definitely a different kind of a cake than the ones that we've had so far.
So far, this one is definitely the most dense of all that we've tried. The next one is a strawberry cake. Looks like it has a little bit of jam on the top. Different layers of pink and white creams. So let's dive in.
And I'm not sure if it's like a jam, but more of like maybe a pectin on the top that's like glossy. It's like settled there. I've seen that with other pastries here in Germany.
Strawberry is I like. My favorite color.
That's like strong strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong strawberry.
It's good though. It's just like it's definitely
good.
you've got to like strawberry. There's definitely what tastes like. Give this girl cake. Oh, we love you. I feel like it's got a little bit of that artificial strawberry flavor.
But it has real strawberries with it too, so like you're getting the blend of both. I think probably like the sweetest as far as flavor as all of them.
Such a nice thing to go into a bakery and have fresh cream here compared to what we're used to in the States. A lot of them just don't taste this good. This hazelnut one also has a lot of layers. So I'm kind of sensing that the most fanciest ones came from that conditorei. I think it's good. You get like that warm sense in your mouth because it's got cinnamon in it. What did you think?
I think it's my least favorite one of all.
The lemon.
The lemon one came.
I'm digging into it too.
Most times I like the middle pieces, but I think the outside's gonna be the best with all the icing around it. I'm not getting any lemon so far, really. But it's a great icing and great texture.
Yeah, I don't know if it's lemon at all, but it is like a very simple but nice and sweet glaze on the outside. I don't think it's lemon.
Maybe I misheard her or she said wrong or something.
Or maybe it's just meant to be a very light flavor. I don't know. It's still a really nice one though. Definitely the most simple of all of them too.
I read a thing online saying that a lot of German cakes have more like butter or shortening in it and less sugar. So this one, you can tell it's dense. Like it's heavy with a fat in it. Okay, Willa, do you want to tell them which one was your favorite?
My favorite is chocolate and lemon.
Nice. What was yours, babe?
The first one, and honestly this last one.
My favorite was the almond one and then also the cheesecake one. This is what they designated as cheesecake, but I guess I was under the impression that cheesecake here in Germany was different than this, that it wasn't so cake-like. You'll have to let us know down in the comments below what cheesecake is. Is this a German cheesecake or is it something different?
As you see, we definitely have plenty of leftovers, which is not a bad thing because we enjoyed every single one of these cakes. It's so interesting because every bakery seems to have a little different of a variation of their own cakes and their own desserts there. So really fun for us that we have so many options. Just the sheer number of bakeries that are around in the area is pretty impressive. This has been a really fun experience for us to try so many of these different flavors. Are you happy, Willa?
If you can't tell, I think Willa was very happy with his choice of video topic, huh? Do you want to tell him, say, let us know below what other videos you want us to make.
If you want to make videos, if you make. Thanks, guys!
We'll see you on the next video.
We see you in the next